Dajjal said to Tamim ad-Dari that when I am released, I'll enter every town and every city. But he didn't mention Kampung. And so there is greater security, there are greater chances for survival. For example, from biological warfare that's coming. If you're living in the remote countryside, in small communities, the bigger the city, the less your chances of survival. And so Dajjal has been causing the countryside to be vacated. And all of the countryside is moving to the city. And he does that through the economic weapon of riba. You can only get a job here. I met this man from Terengganu. His wife lives in Terengganu with 10 children. MashaAllah. He's driving a taxi in KL, whereas he should be in Terengganu with his 10 children. He cannot earn a livelihood in Terengganu, it's in KL. So this is how Dajjal causes the countryside to become vacant, and all of mankind moving towards the cities. And today he has succeeded to such an extent that we have what is called the mega cities. 20 million people in a city. Dajjal is rubbing his hands in happiness and glee, because it's easier for him to control you, it is easier for him to brainwash you, it is easier for him to destroy your faith if you're living in the big cities, and far, far more difficult for him. He gets a headache, he needs Tylenol tablets when you're living in small communities scattered all over the remote countryside. So that's the first thing we say. And our strategy is to build Muslim villages in the remote countryside. But in order to protect ourselves from those who want to destroy us and make it as difficult as possible for them, that they'll pay a terrible price if they come to destroy us, we say that in our Muslim village, only the Quran and the university recognized Sunnah will be allowed in the masjid. If you have a religious practice, no matter how long you've had it, no matter how beneficial it may be, but it is not based on the Quran and not based on the university recognized Sunnah, we say don't bring it into the masjid. Don't bring it into the public life of the village. You can keep it in private. And if anybody comes to your door to shout bid'ah and haram because of what you're doing in private, we will ship him out of that village faster than Federal Express, because he's an agent of fitnah. That's your private life. Your private life must be respected. This is our strategy. The village would have dinar and dirham as money. And if you come with the police to seize our dinar and dirham, we will use rice as money. Plenty of rice in Java. Are you going to ban rice as well? How stupid can you be? We'll use sugar as money, but we're not going to use your bogus and fraudulent and haram paper money. Nor can you get us to use electronic money, because we are outside of electronic range. In the perfect Islamic village, you can't use a cell phone, because we want to be outside of your range, your cell phone range.